You guys asked for it. This is everything that I eat in a day to look like mini Blastoise. This is video 18 of posting every day until we hit 1 million subscribers or something amazing happens in my life. It's the weekend, so I give myself some grace. It's not super early. It's like 8:30 right now. First thing that I do after I drink my water is have coconut water. That's what I start with. And I would also add that I don't have this ice cold. I take it out the fridge and then I let it sit for a little bit just so it gets somewhat room temperature. This is the coconut water that I have. After that, in journaling, we are going to make a protein shake. All of this totally depends on what time I'm waking up and going to bed. If I'm getting up early, I have enough time in the day to fit all my meals in. If I'm even 40 minutes to an hour late, then I'm probably gonna miss at least the big snack during the day. Always add a little bit more. And also my mood. I'm not, to the core strict on my diet. I am pretty strict, but not, crazy strict. There are some days where maybe I don't feel like having a shake and I want oatmeal. So I still do the Quaker Oats. I know it's not the healthiest, but I got introduced to oats when I was a kid and I haven't looked back since. Brown sugar. In my oats, I'll add a banana, a whole banana, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon, and manuka honey. So that's my oatmeal recipe, which maybe we'll make today. Why not show you how this goes down? So this would be a morning where I woke up late and I wanted to take my morning a little bit slower, so I went with oatmeal. Oats take much longer to digest than a protein shake, especially since I go to the gym in the morning. So I was taking it slow, giving myself like a good 2 hours before going to the gym. Oatmeal is one of those things where you can pretty much make it up how you want. You can add what you want. You can have it by itself. I like to add a good amount of items on top and then mix it all together. And it looks like this. I do put a banana in my protein shake. Add a scoop or spoonful of peanut butter. And we'll definitely see this guy later in the day. Yes, I use milk for my protein. Just chill out. This guy loves protein. Okay, let's just, at least he thinks he does. Enough. Thanks. Perfect pour. Cheers. I realized I didn't show you the protein that I'm taking. This is what it is. It's by Alpha Lion. It's superhuman protein, cinnamon swirl cereal. Yeah, a little excessive, but it tastes really good. If you want a whole video of all my supplements I take, happy to do that in another video. Something that I absolutely do, this isn't really a meal, but I have a snack drawer. I'm not going to show it to you, but I don't really touch it that much, except I do touch the Rice Krispies. I have a Rice Krispie treat before I go to the gym. That's like my guilty pleasure. Yeah, so Rice Krispie treat before the gym. Ow! That go hard. I just got upstairs from my workout. That's why, I'm still, whatever. Here's what I eat for lunch. I do 4 eggs. These are large eggs, cage-free, and this is the seasoning I use. For my pan, I use extra virgin olive oil for the pan and some butter. The order can change how I layer this, but the key ingredient you're missing in your scrambled eggs is definitely milk. Don't ask me, just try it. I also recognize that my scrambled eggs tend to look like pizza while I'm making it. Incoming big flex. And that's my eggs. 4 eggs by itself. I used to have bread with it, but like we said, we're trying to take our bread intake down a little bit. Another thing that I do is juice. This is me juicing watermelon. I only make about 3 different types of juice, and that's watermelon, apples, and then a third with the green. So I didn't do this today, but I would typically have a juice during the day, just 1 cup. Watermelon juice ferments quick, so if you're gonna make watermelon juice, it's gonna last you like 2-3 days. Apples, you can get it with maybe 4 to 5 days. It's now 4 p.m., actually a little bit behind, but that's okay. The next thing I'm gonna have is a yogurt for a snack,
This is ratio. It has 25 grams of protein. I go back and forth between having this and making a sandwich, but I'm trying to lower my bread intake. So we're gonna have this. Milo is eyeballing me like you wouldn't believe. Stay there, let me enjoy this, okay? The peach one is the best flavor. 25 grams of protein? Whoa. It's really good. So, normally I would have this around like 3:30 as a little snack. I went through a little coffee phase when I got back from traveling overseas and went and got a whole Nespresso machine. I was having coffee for at least 2 weeks straight. We're back down to normal, or at least for me. I have coffee 2 to 3 times a week, so I thought I would just show you how I make it. I use whole milk, a little bit of creamer, and some vanilla syrup. Sometimes I'll put Manuka honey in there. And that's it. That's my coffee. I was really hoping to do this before he woke up, but I didn't make it. It's 5:45, so normally it would be like 5 or 5:30 for me to have this. Running a little behind today. I will have a sandwich.
No! God, please, no! No!
This is my guilty pleasure. I use oat nut bread, or sometimes I'll even use like a hamburger roll. Meat and cheese, I get it from the deli. It literally, it could be whatever I'm feeling. No, can you stop? Time, how do you know? And I put mayonnaise on it. So it's mayonnaise, bread, a lot of deli meat, cheese, and if I have spinach, I'll put it on there. Today I don't, and some seasoning. And it's a cold sandwich. Oh, and I totally add one more thing to that. Last but not least, I prep my chicken. I don't even know where I got this recipe from, but this is how I do it. It's definitely a waste of napkins, so if you have a better idea for how to dry the chicken after washing it, please let me know. I do a lot of spices. I made a marmalade on the side. I think that's what you call it. That marmalade, I guess I could put this recipe in the description. Why don't I just do that? I do a whole pack of chicken and I will eat half of it, so basically that's gonna be 2 meals for me. But I will season the whole thing, I let it sit overnight, and that would be my dinner for the following day. But my last meal for tonight would be something like this. We have 2 eggs, half a cup of broccoli, half an avocado, and it's looking like half a pack of ground turkey. I really try not to have dinner after 7:30. With streaming, it gets a little hard, but around now it's probably 7:45 that I'm eating this so that I can still have another snack after. But yeah, this would technically be my last full meal. And this is the last thing that I'll have for my night. Straight out the jar. And I have tea every single night. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's 10:50. It's way too late, but bye.